Hello there, it's Ruth Sherman, and I am so glad to be here with Jennifer Abernethy, who is the CEO of Socially Delivered and a longtime friend and colleague. I often tell my friends and business people that Jennifer is the most plugged in person I have ever met. She knows everything about social media. And so my goal is to have a discussion today, since we're all virtual lately, that of what we should be doing. And certainly I want to know how things have been affecting her. And what the idea is that we're sharing some good information that everyone can use. So Jennifer, thank you so much for joining me. It's good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yeah, good. So how has the pandemic affected your business?
Yes, well, unfortunately, we've lost some restaurant clients who have literally had to shut their doors, and they aren't doing delivery, they aren't doing anything. And so sadly, we had to lose them. And we lost a fashion client yesterday because he came down with COVID-19. And so very, very disheartening. This was an up-and-coming athleisure wear fashion brand, that was rocking and rolling, and we were disappointed for him and his, health. But hopefully, soon he'll be able to come back in the future.
Yeah, it's affecting everybody, right? Everybody
It's terrible. Yes.
paying a price. So a second question is, what are you seeing both with your staff? I know you have a staff, and so you have a workforce, people who are working with you, working for you, and you also have clients. You mentioned a couple of clients in your first question, but what are you noticing that's going on for both your internal people and externally with your clients and customers?
Well, internally, my team, they're younger, and so they're probably not as anxious as I am. but they're taking it within stride. They're watching the news, they're staying in, they're adhering to the guidelines. They're asking me, about what's going on. They want, we've all made it very clear that if, anything should happen with our business, that I would give them plenty of notice. But fortunately, we're able to maintain, and looking at clients, and what I'm seeing our clients doing is that they're forging ahead. They're being very positive, and they're looking for new and dynamic ways to perhaps expand their business. They're using this time to connect, and they're using this time to be innovative. And so we found a lot of inspiration from our clients that are doing that. And let's face it, they haven't gotten to be successful without having those traits. So they're being very, very positive in that respect. And so that's been really good for us.
Oh, that's very encouraging. Is there anything that's surprised you in either of those groups?
I think it's from the clients. They are just, again, so positive about, obviously, they don't have their head in the sand either. They're staying in, they're not traveling, they're not on airplanes like they were all the time before. But they are, again, using this time, heads down, they're being innovative, they're connecting to people, they're on the phone all day, they're doing video conferencing, we're doing some innovative and new things with them. And so I think that's been not only surprising, but it's been such a good feeling, because that energy rubs off.
Yeah, it's very encouraging. It's very positive. Yeah, it's great. It's great to hear something positive in that. Yes. Amidst all this. Yeah, great. Okay. So with things being so uncertain, how are you managing to plan for the future? Or are you even planning for the future? I've spoken to people who have said it's just impossible right now. That's the way it feels. But what are you doing?
No. Yeah, I'm using this time myself to look at new and innovative ways that Socially Delivered can expand. So, we're talking about all types of different things. I'm seeing people launching TV shows on TikTok. I'm seeing people launching TV shows on Instagram. Short, be it, 5 minutes, 7 minutes long. We saw with the celebrity, I can't think of his name now, very popular celebrity that launched his own Good News Network on social media. So I'm using it as a time to reflect, to be innovative, and think about what new things can we be doing. Like, we're going to now start offering online social media classes. I did that years ago offline. I taught social media for many, many years, but we got away from that. So now we'll be offering that online. So we're looking at new and innovative things.
Yeah, it's the same thing for me. You remember I was teaching video? Remember we did our video
Yes.
thing together? And yeah, that was like ages ago.
Ages ago.
And now it's back. So it's interesting how it's sort of a lot of these things that we let go are back, and we're able to use them. We're fortunate in that way, I think.
We are. We are.
So my final question is, what pieces of advice, what are a couple of things that you think people can do right now
Mhm.
that will boost their visibility on social media and or any other type of virtual communication that they're doing, because that's all there is for us at the
Mhm.
moment?
Okay. First of all, you take an hour a day and network on social media. Just because we're not networking outside any longer, use the day, schedule a time, 10 to 11 every day, or 2 to 3, whatever it is, that you're going to go online and network, connect to people on LinkedIn, but then converse with them behind the scenes in the direct messages, ask for a call, set up a virtual coffee. I think that's really important. Also, use this time, if you haven't looked at TikTok, download the app, look at it, and just get inspired by what these teens and young people are doing. And I will challenge everyone to try a TikTok. I'm actually going to do my first TikTok this weekend.
Oh, good luck with that. I know. I do know a couple of people who are on it, and finding it to be pretty fun, pretty
It's fun.
interesting.
Yeah. It's fun,
Yeah.
fun, fun, fun. And I would say connect to people in new and different industries. Start connecting to people in virtual reality. Connect to people that work on holograms. Look at telemedicine, things like that. Just start expanding your horizons a little bit, because when you do that, it'll expand your horizons internally, and your business will possibly change.
Yeah, and again, I think it's just so positive. I mean, everything from TikTok to selling, right? That
Mhm.
selling and marketing doesn't stop. I think
Yeah, no, it doesn't stop.
especially your advice about the networking. Don't, just
Yes,
because we can't network in person. It's one of the things that I miss terribly. Doesn't mean we can't network online, that we can't
right.
virtually do it, and to ask for that call, ask for that meeting, that video conference.
Because
Yeah,
people now want it more than ever. They want to connect. You know,
they
they're in their home offices. They're used to being out and about with people. And, I'm used to working from home, so I'm kind of used to this. And I am on the phone most of the day because I'm used to that. But a lot of people aren't, and they will welcome the call.
No, you're absolutely right. It's just the sound of a human voice, or, in the absence of being able to be there in person, which we do all miss, and that will be back with a vengeance. I just shot a video or posted a video today on that exact topic. So, but there are ways, thank you, that there are ways to mitigate it, right? There are ways to keep keep moving forward,
Keep
which we
moving
have to
forward,
do.
moving your connections forward.
Yeah.
Ask people for introductions, etc. Keep it going, because this will end at some point.
It will be over. Jennifer, it's been great catching up with you. Thank you so much for your time and for being so generous with your information. And where can people reach you? Where can they find you?
Sure, they can find me on Twitter at Sales Lounge or at We Deliver Social, or they can connect to me on LinkedIn, Jennifer Abernethy with an E, Abernethy.
I'm glad you just spelled it, because people wouldn't know that otherwise. Okay, thank you so much. Stay well. I'll see you soon.
Bye.